Actually didn't finish school.
Have you always been a content creator? Has this always been your life?
I was working at a consulate as a marketing manager, something I didn't even study, but I was somehow good at it. I had a 9-to-5 for about 3 years till the day I decided to quit.
They are influencers that are really putting in the work and their numbers are not changing. What separates creators who grow from those who are like staff?
We don't like working together.
It's so hard to reach you guys, not since all of you have acted like celebrities.
Someone can actually be there and they're very good at what they're doing, but because they're not involved in that clique, they're not seen.
My misconception about influencers.
They're laissez-faire.
Hi besties, welcome back to episode 6 of Ella Talks podcast. And guys, there is something that we have for you. We're super excited. It's been a while. We're so glad that you loved our previous episode. The dilemmas were blowing up your comment sections. You guys are funny. You have some certain kind of humor. So Paula, what do we do at Ella Talks podcast?
We hold your hand, navigating your career journey, be it finance, be it a promotion, be it being a buddy.
Yeah, corporate buddy with the monies. Last time
this
people
economy,
yeah, we need the money.
we
actually,
need the pesa.
someone told me that they actually now have a name for the guys who...
Oh,
yeah.
that's nice. What's the name?
You will laugh. So we could go alongside like kings, like...
A corporate buddy who is a man is a king.
Yeah.
Boy, bye. Please.
A corporate what? A corporate
Corporate buddy.
Last time we're talking about what's a corporate, because people are saying that we favor the ladies. So we asked them what's a corporate buddy that's a man.
So it can't be corporate king. That's
It can't
just,
be
it's not
The guy
easy.
said king.
It's maybe corporate hustler.
Our podcast is about the 9-to-5, of course, the promotions and be it all that. But we have also expanded to inspiring people beyond the 9-to-5. People who have left and chased up their dreams and, starting something new, because life is too short to do something you don't like. However, disclaimer, we are not telling you to leave your jobs, guys. Ella is getting a lot of DMs saying, thank you so much. I've gotten the courage to leave my job. Please, guys, if you're broke, please stay there. I don't, please, we are not accountable.
Yeah, we could inspire you, but don't say, I watched episode 3 of Can You Break Up With Your Boss? And you
don't have a plan.
And you don't have a plan. I think episode 5 is where we talked about you having a plan. Is it episode 5 or 3? So you better have a plan before you exit.
So guys, this episode, we have a special guest, Zeta. If you think about LG, if you think about Vaseline, you think about skies, TikTok videos in the airport, aeroplanes, TikTok videos in hotel rooms, robes, bridal things, lipstick, guys, everything, the dream life. We have Cindy Zeta Bukenya. Thank you so much for honoring our invite.
Thank you for having me.
Very excited. I feel like I'm interviewing a celebrity.
Yeah, she's literally the person that, the expert in this field, because we are looking at the life beyond your 9-to-5. And as we, you saw her profile on our TikTok, we explained how she left her corporate 9-to-5 job to explore her entrepreneurship journey, creativity, content creation life. So we've brought you an expert in that field. And so Zeta, Paula and I have this list of side quests. So currently, I've enrolled into horse riding classes. So
It's nice.
Right? And and she's currently a plant parent.
I bought a cactus because it's very low maintenance. And if
I wish I would hug you right now. Because I also have a cactus and I call myself a plant mom, yet I don't have to water it.
Exactly.
That's just hypocritical.
I just told her she's such a lazy plant parent. If you told me you're a plant parent, I need plants, I wake up every morning and I'm literally, So what's your... Do you have a list of side quests like you normally do?
Yes, I do. I actually love painting. I'm not the best at it, but I love painting at my friend's house. We usually come together and we do a little bit of sip and painting. And I love cooking a lot. So I'm always in my house trying new dishes. And gym, that's obvious. It has become a lifestyle, literally. And I guess that's it for now, but I'm trying to venture into other new stuff, because going out is becoming so stale.
And it's so expensive.
Yeah. Super expensive. Yeah, you could invite us for, that whole art thing. Like, I'm so into art. Hi, Debbie. Like, she inspired me to be into art. So, like, I try to understand the feelings behind the paintings. What was the...
Oh, my God. Now, my friend Patricia, she has, like, literally everything you need to paint in her house.
Really?
So if you're stressed, you just march to her house.
Patricia, can you adopt us?
Please, Patricia, I don't want people to steal you away from me.
So we received these questions when we said we've brought Zeta on the pod, and people wanted to know, have you always been a content creator? Has this always been your life?
Unfortunately not. Oh my God, I didn't even study content creation. I didn't even study marketing. I actually didn't finish school. But I started with a 9-to-5. I was working at a consulate as a marketing manager, something I didn't even study, but I was somehow good at it. So things worked out. And then I had a 9-to-5 for about 3 years, till the day I decided to quit.
What would have led to the quitting? Because I believe there is always something that is pushing you to do something. Like, this is not for me. I've been at this consulate for 3 years. I think it's high time I leave the place. Yeah. So what led to that?
Well, first of all, the working hours. I'm not a morning person. I hate waking up in the morning to do serious things. I like to wake up in the morning to go catch a flight. Why are you laughing? You're not a morning person as well.
You should see me in traffic. I'm so pissed in the morning.
Yeah, that might be when I'm like, why is this so angry in the morning? But I'm not a morning person. And then the money wasn't mathing properly, because I calculated and I was receiving 700,000 a month net. And then my transport to and fro monthly was costing me 320K. So that didn't make sense. And then I also have rent, I have utilities, I have all these things. I have to look good as a woman.
You have a life.
Exactly. So that didn't make sense. But the icing on the cake, there's this one day, you guys, don't judge me. There's this one day I left work. That day we had a bid to work on. So we leave work like at around 11:30 p.m.
What?
Yes. And then I passed by a certain restaurant I won't mention, and I order for Streetwise 3 and large fries. Right. I get home and there's Streetwise 1 with small fries, but they had taken the price of what I had ordered for in the first place. You guys, I crashed out. I crashed out because this wasn't the first time it was happening to me at the same restaurant. And then I'd had a long day. I had met a Munyankole man who had abused me at work, you guys. Because he came speaking in his language and I was just staring at him. I was like, oh, I don't understand what you're saying. Can you please speak English? And he's like, go and ask your mom who your dad is. So
what?
Exactly, yes. So the whole day was not it, you guys. And then I reached home and I have 1 piece of chicken, yet I wanted to have 3. I was not having it. So in the morning I woke up, I sat on my bed and I was like, Cindy, do you really want to do this? Plus, I wasn't even getting time for the content. I just went back to bed. I didn't even send a resignation letter. I was like, bye, guys.
Gen Z's, guys?
Yeah.
What? Like, you wake up on Monday, like, not today, guys, not today. I'm not coming in. And you mentioned...
I'm choosing my mental health.
Yeah, so proud of you. Thanks. I would actually do the same thing.
Weren't you scared about being broke?
Can I be
because you're already broke, okay? But
now maybe I was broke with a Q, but now being broke with a K. Yeah. To be honest, I wasn't scared. I don't know. I'm a firm believer in Christ, really. So I believe there is always provision for a vision. So I had this vision in my head. I'm like, I'm going to do this. And if this is not working out, it's something that's not working out will give you hard time. So if I'm not happy while doing something, why am I doing it anyway? So I just trusted God. I didn't even have any brands to work with at the moment. I sat home for 3 months. My landlord had to be patient with me. Love you.
And then you also mentioned about not completing school because you said now you worked at the consulate. Like, something is not adding up for me. What led you to leave school, and what also availed you the opportunities to work at the consulate?
Okay, so unfortunately, I had to leave school because my mom couldn't afford paying school for me. So I had to drop out in my first year, second semester. I was at UCU. And then now, this is where social capital comes in. My parents knew quite a number of people back in the day. So selling me is easy, like, because they're like, oh, this is someone's daughter, this is this one's daughter. So, but
Gamba
okay,
no.
answering that actually, it wasn't even Gamba no, because the person who hired me at the consulate doesn't know my parents. Getting hired at the consulate, I started working at the restaurant first because I was working, he's the owner of Middle East restaurant and he's the consul at the same time. So I started from Middle East and then he's like, oh, you do great content, you could be my PA at the consulate. So that's when I got to the consulate as his PA, and then I end up being the marketing manager because I'm doing social media. Yeah.
Look about favor.
Yeah, favor.
Yeah.
Kulandola, guys. A firm believer in Christ.
Yeah.
Ella, language barrier.
Oh,
They'll put subtitles, no?
right?
This girl keeps speaking Luganda, Nyankole.
And she speaks what?
English. Very sorry. Oh, that was
Last
German.
time
You
it
need to
was
learn
Spanish.
something.
She's unhinged.
No, that's really nice.
You know, people have ADH.
Don't encourage
You know,
her.
people have ADH. like you're speaking about this. The next thing you're speaking about, like,
Yeah.
that's me.
When it
I'm
comes to
literally,
languages.
yeah, I'm literally doing that.
That's nice.
Yeah, as you
Bonjour.
can. Bonjour, le ça va comment?
Goodness. Please.
Yeah. Merci.
Okay, I saw your follow. I think you have like around 15,000. Like, that's a very inspiring 17. I'm so sorry.
That's a big difference.
Do you
How
know?
dare you?
How can I do that?
Yeah.
So have you had some sort of like parasocial, like have you had your followers have that kind of parasocial relationship with you? Like, people are so obsessed with you. They're like, Zeta, I must marry Zeta. Or when I see her, I super faint.
The DMs.
The DMs, like every day I'm like,
gifts and
I love you so much, Zeta. Like, you are my inspiration forever, my. Like, have you had
do you
people
get
inside?
those?
Yes, I do. I do get those on Twitter. I do get those on Instagram, but mostly ladies, because when I'm a very weird person when I go out, you guys. Like, I'll be in the bathroom and I'll see like two friends trying to like take a picture. I'll be like, I'll just offer to take a picture, something like that. Like, I'm that kind of person. So they don't be knowing me in the moment until they see me on social media. I don't know, somehow I think I appear on the FYP. And that's when they'll be like, oh my God, you're so nice, I found you. But I haven't experienced it so much. Or lately, was it yesterday but one? Someone was trying to body shame me on Snapchat. They were telling me that I should wear long clothes because I have small legs. And right. And then,
So how good are yours?
do you know there are people who are not walking?
Yeah.
Please. I was still going through the posts, and then I saw like there were a number of people actually coming through for me, and I was like, oh my God, like God's angels are fighting for me even in my absence. Like, that's good. And these people like were really, they went back and forth at each other. I was like, oh my God, like I'm not even in the equation anymore. Like, it's not about me. I guess I have, but not to a certain extent.
Because I've seen people on social media talk about, guys, please stop hugging me in public. Some people can comment in the influencers page that, oh, you're really nice on social media, but when you're in person, you're really mean. You don't say hi back. And I think that's, like, in your view, what's been your experience with people who come to you and say, oh, hi, Zeta, I follow you?
Well, to be honest, I feel like you guys at the end of the day need to also know that we're human at the end of the day. Yeah? Like, you might find me in person and you find me on a bad day where I'm not having it. Like, the border guy has refused to give me my 500 shillings. Like, the chick said she didn't have change. Like, everything is stressing me, and then you come with this ball of energy and I can't reflect that. So I end up not giving you that same energy, and you might think, oh, but if you find me on a good day, I mean, I can be the best.
But I think that's
So I guess
so much pressure.
Yeah, it's too much pressure, but me, people don't approach me really like that.
You're getting there.
Yeah.
Now, I also saw your brand deal with Vaseline. Guys, I use Vaseline, though I've not been hired to talk about them, guys. And I've been influenced to go and buy that sunscreen. I don't know why, but I've been influenced. Like, it looked so aesthetically nice. Like, so you mean I can, somewhere at the pool sipping and apply sunscreen? But if you didn't apply sunscreen...
You don't need to explain. Ella can easily be influenced by anything.
So easily.
I need to set up a business and give it to
She buys everything and anything.
Wow.
Exactly. And she's trying to teach me about all that.
Yeah.
But I want to know what skills have helped you succeed that people might not expect, like skills that have helped you get these brand deals with, the people that you're working with. I saw you working with Skies, LG, like those are big brands, guys. So what skills do you think people can think she's using? People can think, oh, she's a pretty face. Like, she's literally using a pretty face card. But I believe there is so much to pretty privilege. So what skills have you used that most of us don't know that have helped you get into these brand deals?
First of all, I would like to thank God, because without him, I am nothing. I don't have papers. I don't have certificates of like degrees and diplomas. So first of all, God's favor. Then secondly, social capital and good communication. Like, now the Vaseline thing, it's another person who connected me, a friend I worked with in the first place when she was working with them. She's like, oh, can you come and I include you in my video? So there's also that bit of not being proud when someone says, because they have something going on and they want to involve you, and maybe you might see that in the moment you're not earning, because she wasn't going to give me money, like that crazy money. But she's like, come, I want to put in my video. I was like, okay. So visibility, don't be proud. Like, even if they're giving you 50K, my first salary as a content creator was 150,000, and they needed 4 videos a month.
What? Like,
Yes.
is it per month?
Not per video, per month. So 150K for 4 videos a month.
That's a lot of work.
That's a lot of work.
It's a lot
for
of
such
work.
money.
Yeah. So you have to put your pride aside. You have to have good communication skills, like work with people very well so that they can recommend you to other people.
I think on your social media, my best video was that period when you were voting and how you were telling people to go and vote.
Yeah.
That's my best video, because I'm into educative content. So what was your experience doing that? Like, because it's so different from what you usually do. This is now a national type of content. What was your experience?
It was the first time I voted this year.
You voted?
This year I
Well
voted for the
done.
first time. Guys, I'm proud of myself.
So my things worked.
Yeah.
Nice. Working with the Electoral Commission was, first of all, it was surprising, because I thought they would go for like those influencers in that sector. But then also I don't have a niche. I do a bit of everything.
So is that a good thing?
I think it's a good thing, because if you have a niche, then what's that word? Like,
You
you limit yourself to one thing. So let's say you're doing skincare, and maybe food people want to approach you. They can't approach you because you're only doing skincare. So I don't have a niche. So working for Electoral Commission was nice. Like, I mean, I sounded serious. I felt like I was, serious. I had a whole flag behind me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was nice. That's the
It
best
was
video.
giving.
I'm into educative content.
I was from crying before recording that video.
You can imagine the
Yeah.
thing that when you're down, it's always the best.
Wow.
Thank you.
Thank
so
you.
You're welcome. So we have seen the skills you have acquired. You clearly have favor. Podcast. We saw you on. Okay, I saw you on.
she saw you and sent me to follow.
I saw your content. Hear me out. I went straight there. Let me see. I'm someone who likes looking at pretty people, say something meaningful. Please, I just don't want to look at your photos. I want to see what you have to say. So I see that you have started a podcast with someone else, and I'm like, oh, interesting. Let me see what it's about. And no sooner, someone said we don't know English some time back.
Yeah.
But now
we told them they
so
should.
every single time I make an English error, I have to first check myself.
It's not
no
our first
sooner had
language.
sent
Yeah.
sent the video to like the podcast. I'm seeing a press release from you on your social media that you're no longer going to be with them. What happened? I promised someone tea, by the way.
Yeah, this tea is tea.
You guys
on the
are messy. You guys are very messy.
This tea has some spices.
Yeah.
Great for my flu right now.
Cinnamon. Well, what happened on that podcast is we reached a mutual agreement where we couldn't move forward to work together because our priorities weren't aligning, and I had to step back because first of all, it wasn't my podcast. I was just a co-host. So yeah.
That's it. Please. No. It was so much drama, and the fact that there was
it
a whole.
wasn't.
It was because if it's a whole press release.
But that's just professional. Like, I'm just letting you guys know that I'm not on the
it's
pod anymore. The same way
weird.
I did when I was going on to the podcast.
No.
You see, the thing is, the reason I followed you,
Yeah.
the reason I followed Hear Me Out was because of you.
And she told me, I looked out and I'm like, you've sent me to a podcast where someone has put a press release, like,
Yes,
what is
already.
happening? So I'm like, I'm not going to watch. Like, since you've sent me to watch like that specific part, so obviously there's certain things that they are saying there, and I'm
Okay.
like, okay.
Well, okay. First of all, I'm starting my own podcast.
Okay.
And mine is going to be about mental health, lifestyle, and all sorts of stuff. So I was brought onto this podcast when this person already had their vision. Yes.
Okay.
So in most cases, when they would like come up with topics, I had to like be put on board. Like, you have to send me and I have to read before. So I'm sorry to say it's something I wanted, but it's not something I believed in.
Okay.
I get what you mean.
Yes.
So looking forward, guys, look out for Zeta's new podcast
Do you already
on
have a
mental
name?
health.
I'm struggling with a name. My friend and I are struggling with a name.
Please, if you have name ideas, you can inbox her.
Yeah. And she's tackling very important issues that people are facing right now.
I mean, she has worked for Electoral Commission.
So
She has worked for LG. I mean, I see LG free.
Kwansang.
I can't even pronounce the name.
Vaseline. Skies. I feel like Skies has been your longest.
My longest contract.
Yeah.
Yes.
How
Yes,
has
it
your
has.
experience been? Is it the one that has opened you to more opportunities? How has your experience been working for a hotel?
Well, it's my first hotel that I've worked with, and it has opened up, of course, like opportunities for me because now I got to fly out to Kenya, to Nairobi, to go work for another hotel. But I feel like Skies, them giving me that longevity of me working with them has helped me to like learn stability, to also know like hospitality, like how people treat guests when they walk into a hotel. Yeah, they've helped me with so many things.
What separates creators who go from those who are like stuck? For example, okay, my social media is private. Ella is fighting with me, but she'll get
That's why
there.
you're stuck. Maybe.
No, but like me, I'm not trying to be an influencer, but they are influencers that are really putting in the work, and their numbers are not changing. Instagram is a bit difficult because most people are
You think
mostly on
Instagram is
TikTok.
difficult? TikTok is difficult.
Really? I feel like anyone
TikTok is easy.
Viral.
What I realized with TikTok is very easy for you to get numbers as long as you now master the niche, because you need to know people. TikTok, you can't go there putting your education
very
work.
fast
Like
paced.
it's a fast, like if people go to TikTok to unwind.
First of all,
that
what's
would
your
say-
best platform? Is it TikTok? Is it IG? Is it Twitter?
If I'm being honest, I think it's Instagram.
Instagram. So now, people that want to grow on Instagram, such content creators that have been at that level, like they're so stuck, putting in the effort and all that, but they're not growing. So
If I'm being honest, I've been that creator before. I've been that kind of creator before. It comes from a sense of fear and then thinking you can't collaborate with people. Because I always had that in mind as like, if I collaborate with this kind of content creator and we're not having the same niche, I'm going to confuse my audience. No, you're going to grow your audience because you're tapping into their followers and they're tapping into your followers. So I feel like they have to do more collaborations than create the content alone. More collaborations, more posts. It is so exhausting, but you actually have to keep posting.
What's an average? How many times do you post In a day, how many times do you post?
It depends on how I'm feeling. If I edit a video and I know I'm supposed to post it tomorrow, but I'm so excited, I can't wait for you guys to see what I've created, then I'll just post. Yeah.
Then on TikTok?
TikTok, I usually just post, man. TikTok, people are so hard to please. I've tried my level best. You can post and get 2 likes, by the way.
Yeah.
And yet you're seeing views, like 400 views.
People now rage bait, I feel like, to
Rage bait to get the numbers. But I feel like if you're social, like an influencer, what I've discovered in my small time is that you have to have content for both platforms. Like, your Instagram audience likes aesthetics.
Yes.
Take me along with you. TikTok people want, like, let's say messy stuff. Like, you guys, I went to the hotel and guys, this is what I found. Like, that is what is going to move people since they want unwinding. So I think it would be great for her too.
My TikTok guys, I noticed my TikTok guys like it when I'm dancing. When I post videos of me dancing, that's when they'll engage. Videos of me, what's it called? When you're acting, yeah?
Lip syncing.
Yes. So when I'm lip syncing to like funny things, that's when people engage. But when I'm doing serious stuff for you guys to get me money so that I can get paid, wow. Like yesterday I almost broke down, you guys. You have no idea. I posted a video, my recent video. Bro, it has like, I think 500 views now, but with 5 likes. I even hid them, remember?
You can hide likes on TikTok?
No, on Instagram.
On Instagram. Like, I also realized you post on different days. Like, the certain days that I post, if it's Thursday and Tuesday, like, my followers are online. But there is a day I post but I'm like, even though it's 5 people, thank you for believing in me, guys. Yeah, it really does.
It means a lot.
Something to
As an influencer or content creator, what is the misconception you feel like people have about influencers? I'm not someone who really likes influencers so much.
Why?
Because I've worked with some and they are very difficult.
She don't like influencers, you extending.
No, not that I don't like them. I think I've just had a bad experience with them.
With the ones you've worked with.
Yes, the ones I've worked with. 1, they're difficult. 2, they are demanding, and some and some are not professional when it comes to communication. I've actually worked with an influencer who I paid. They did very bad work. I never posted it. Like, I was like, BDK, like, it's okay, take the money, but I can't put this out. And I also feel like the rate cards, for example, for small business owners, sometimes really the rate card is so high. I understand like people are supposed to be paid for their work, but there's an influencer I approached and I asked for their rate card and they told me 2 million. And I was simply asking for a video on Instagram. You can't even bargain. That's the price. That's the rate card.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's okay. I think that shouldn't get you worked up because that's their rate card.
That's their rate card.
Yeah, you could maybe, if you want something, I'm sorry to say, it's going to maybe come out in a certain way. But I feel like someone having their rate card at 2M, that's their work's worth. That's okay.
That's true.
Yeah. If maybe you're not okay with that price, I feel like maybe you would maybe approach another influencer.
No, but the way they also talk.
The communication.
That's my issue. Because of course, even me, I have a business, like my price is my price. But how I communicate that, I read a book whereby you have to explain to the client how valuable your work is.
For them to trust you. For them to trust you,
yes. Because I'm going to pay you 2 million, but you're going to post 50 seconds. Do you get it? Like, you're not explaining to me what it needs, what you're going to go through, the production.
Now, let me ask you a question, because what she's saying is something I faced recently with a client of mine. Let's say, for instance, you've given me 2 million. You want me to post a video of, let's say, sunscreen.
Okay.
What am I going to talk about sunscreen for 1 minute, honestly? That it has what? Everyone knows what sunscreen does. You know SPF 30, you know SPF 50. So the best I can do is maybe show that this is when you can apply sunscreen. Because if I'm to say, okay, let me do a get ready with me. Oh, if you apply sunscreen, like people who have been following me back then have been seeing this repetitive content, so it gets boring. Now I have to get creative. You're not seeing that part, yes. So now I have to get creative and say, oh, so how am I going to improvise? I've already done this, I've already done A, B, C, D, E. I have to now maybe go to the pool And maybe that is not going to be 1 minute, that might be like 30 seconds.
Yeah.
But people have gotten the information. They now, maybe someone is influenced. You're seeing the comments, you're seeing the numbers. So maybe sometimes when it comes to the seconds, like it's really difficult.
I think also me as a business owner now, I don't understand content creation. That's the truth. Like, let me be realistic. Like, I just want results. I want value for my money. Me, I'm a business owner. Like, figures.
You're thinking
like,
numbers.
She's numbers.
I'm thinking
Yes.
numbers. I'm thinking return of investment. So for me, when I'm dealing with someone, I need someone to explain to me why I should give you the money.
Yes.
Because it's like
And
any
that's
other
okay.
business.
That's
And now the thing
actually
is,
okay.
influencers don't do that. They just share the red card and that's it. Period.
Yeah.
Nothing. Just share the red card and that is it.
No, I feel like the communication part is very, very necessary because the client I'm talking about, as the one I was talking about, she was also telling me the same thing. She's like, I want you to do this, I want you to do this. And I'm telling her, listen, I want you to trust me because you came to me trusting that I'm going to bring this out in the best way I can. So if you could just trust me, I come up with the ideas, I can share them with you before I post or create the content, and then we discuss and see if that fits into what you want. So maybe the communication is really, I'm so sorry you had to go through that.
There are so many influencers. I'm sure I'll get someone who fits
Who fits her shoes.
Yeah.
Hey,
So
I'm
what-
here.
For me,
Involve
it's always me. I feel like when you choose an influencer, it's like a relationship.
It is.
And because I feel like, I'm so sorry, this is going to sound really mean. Some influencers act like celebrities. Like, my work is my work. I'll share the work when I'm done. Like, it's like guidida. You get like to give you your work. I don't like that.
Do you guys talk about the time where she's supposed to be deliver?
Ideally, yeah. Then they are late. When you call them, they don't pick. They don't. I think I just had the worst.
So is that what
I'm so
one
sorry
misconception
about
you've?
that.
Is that a misconception about influencers?
My misconception about influencers.
They're laissez-faire.
Yes.
Damn.
It's
You have
like
to be the one to
an
say that. I'm
influencer. An
No, 'cause, yeah, you're supposed to.
Because
Yeah.
for me, the influencer I dealt with, I felt like, you know how you bought Safe Border
Yeah.
and they don't have the 500.
Yeah.
Me, I move with sweets nowadays. If you don't have 500, toina bitano quarter sweet.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm actually tired because I sat down one day, I was like, this 500 I keep leaving. Sometimes you even leave 1K.
Okay.
But for them, they would never do the same for you.
Exactly, yeah.
Okay, tugenda mvugeko paka wali kaduka kanalongo nkomye. Well, then we are even. Like, please.
Perfect. So that's
So what's your misconception for you as you?
apart from, you know,
We don't like working together. Most of them don't like working together because they think this person will steal my shine. If I involve Paula will come and maybe do it better and they will not call me back. Not knowing that togetherness brings, like good stuff. So we don't like recommending each other. We don't like working together. If maybe if they're working together, they'll choose themselves. I don't know how to.
Like a
it's
squad.
Like
I've noticed.
school.
Yeah, I've
Yes,
noticed.
It's like
Content
school.
creators now have like squads.
They have squads, so it's like school. You'll be there and you're actually good at what you're doing. Like a content creator we were talking about before we started. Someone can actually be there and they're very good at what they're doing. But because they're not involved in that clique, they're not seen.
I think that's one of the reasons now they don't grow. Like if you're not collaborating, as Shaz said, then you're literally not growing. But I thought, one misconception that I'm looking at, I thought that these people who are influencers are literally difficult to reach out to people. Like, when you said, oh, we have a guest, and I was like, how did you
by the
reach
people are
out?
really asking me how I got you
like
on
how we
board.
reached out. So like,
How did you?
I just DM'd you. Like
On Instagram.
Yeah, and
I respond to my DMs.
some don't.
yeah. So like one misconception I thought about influencers is that it's very hard to reach out to.
They don't even
to
reply
them,
their
like,
emails. Why do you put it there then? if you don't reply your email.
Because I feel like all that we've said is literally facts. It's not even a misconception. It's facts. You people want to act in a certain group, like as though you're from a certain school that I don't want to mention. That's in our other episode. Yeah, you love a certain school, and so those are facts.
And
that's not a misconception. So my misconception is you people, like, it's so hard to reach you guys. Not since all of you have acted like celebrities. But again, let me even look you in the eye when I'm saying this. Some of you act like celebrities and we can't reach out to you. So we felt like,
yet we are going to give you money.
Yeah,
either way.
So that was one misconception, but it seems like I've been proven wrong.
I think it really like depends on the type of person that content creator is or influencer.
But there's so many amazing creators out there, trust me.
Now for me, I have an issue that I've noticed with Ugandan influencers. It's like you need to be, like you need to join the squad. If you don't join the squad, less deals, something like that. But now you see the thing is with the squads, they have the same content. For example, if I'm going to follow influencer A, influencer B and C, and they have the same content, why am I following all three?
I could follow one and see all that.
Exactly. Like the repetitive content, especially now with restaurants, because I feel like it's now everyone is a food influencer. Even me now, I can get my camera.
Everyone is a foodie. Once I realized everyone is a foodie, I went and dewormed. No, I'm not reviewing this.
So, like for example, let me say a restaurant. I don't want to be sued, so I'm not going to mention any restaurant. Yeah. Restaurant A is new on the market. It's taking influencers on board. How do you get, how do you know? Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, do you approach the restaurant? Do they approach you? Do you go looking for the job?
Do they reach out to you? Or it is something like they've sat down?
Is there a gamba no go? What criteria do they actually use to pick influencers?
For us who want to now venture into influencing, I want to be an influencer, guys. If you're looking out for me, so I'm going to receive advice. So if I really want to influence, what do I need to have certain standards put in place? What character do I need to have for other businesses to come and say this is our criteria? A, B, C, D, E, F. We are a new restaurant, we want you to. So what should I have as a startup?
First of all, don't change your character. Be yourself. Be yourself from A to Z. Like, be yourself. Secondly, obviously, when you want to be a content creator or an influencer, you're not going to come out of nowhere and say, "Oh, I want to be a content creator. I can record food." Okay, so can my 7-year-old niece. So you have to have let's say you're approaching skies, have some content that you can show.
Like
even you guys, you corporate guys, you be having CVs. So it's the same with content. You have to have a CV and say, "Oh, I've worked with this. This is what I can do. This is my page." Have that. Even if you're not getting paid, for starters, you can just go sit, record your soda, do like a small video, but just create your content, your neat, clean content, and have it for backup. And then, unfortunately, I used to like telling people send emails, but it doesn't work.
Cold
emails?
It doesn't work.
So you have to move.
Those people actually don't read these emails.
Okay.
If you are very lucky, they will read it, but I sent emails. My friend, in those 3 months I was sitting home, I didn't receive any email. So luckily enough, mine has been through friends. All my gigs and all my brand contracts have been through friends. But just put yourself out there.
So you've never approached?
I've never approached. They've approached me.
Okay.
Most of them have approached me through DMs, others through recommendations, through collaborations. Even if you guys are not getting paid, let's go create a video, food, let's go for shopping. Because these are things we do on a normal day. The only difference is you're filming it.
The problem, everyone wants to now get paid. And I think that's the issue with young content creators. Yeah. You want to be paid when you have 2 videos. You don't have a portfolio.
And then you're looking at me.
Yeah.
You're wondering, why is she getting paid? But even me, I started with 150K for 4 videos. You have to start somewhere.
Does there have to be something in terms of numbers? I need to have 2,000 numbers for people to reach out? Because I've realized there are different types of influencers.
Yeah.
I was reading somewhere and also saw this on TikTok. There are influencers that will make you buy the product, and there are influencers that are for awareness. They have big numbers. They just have to come and tell you guys, this is the book, I went shopping, I found this book and does ABCD, and you have the numbers. And then there is another influencer with 1,000 people, but her followership actually buys. So you find that one is creating awareness and the other one is bringing in sales. So if I have like 1,000 numbers and I'm very certain that, you know, I did a video of this and my follow 1,000 people or 500 actually bought. So as a person who's starting out, do I need to categorize myself as, you know, I'm a brand awareness influencer or I'm a brand sales input influencer?
Now that's the tricky part, because now it's the audience that chooses. Because even me, I thought I would be a sales influencer, but unfortunately not. I'm awareness and maybe sometimes sales, but mostly awareness.
Brand awareness.
Yeah,
like,
so unfortunately that's the audience. It's the audience to pick. When we watch her videos, are we going to want to buy or we shall just know about it?
So, okay.
Actually, now it brings me back to like my misconception. I think us as business owners, we don't know that who is influencer. Yeah,
that's why I was bringing you in. You come with all these expectations of, I want people to buy. No one has followed me. No one has. But like, I'm not doing that part of that sales. Me, I'm creating awareness.
I get.
So you need to choose for brands out there. They need to know which influencer
Will
does
work
what.
for what.
So if you have a new product on board and you want people to know the product, bring the brands to a brand influencer person. Then if you know people, because there are people who are two, they're both brand influencers and sales. So if you want also another person to do the sales for you, look out for someone who does that.
That's why we are all different. Like, we might be doing the same thing, we might all be doing food, lifestyle, but it comes out in a different manner.
Okay, like I know Zeta's following is gonna, you know, influence me to know more about the product, and followership is gonna bring in sales. So business owners, have that right, okay?
Yes, we have learned. I'm representing the business.
Yes, I've learned.
Okay, so I have, you were talking about influencers not working with each other. First of all, I am a very boring person, so I am a large consumer. Say that about yourself. Okay. I'm a very large consumer of TikTok. And when I'm scrolling after a long day at work, my job involves reading. That's why I say I'm a boring person, because it's always knowledge.
That knowledge
so
is not
sometimes
boring.
I just want to sit and just waste time. But I realized Ugandan content creators have the same content. Like, they are mimicking each other's, you know, content. What's been your experience about that? What's your first of all, what's your inspiration to creating your content? Then what's been your experience people trying to mimic? The reason I'm asking this question is there've been scandals of said influencers who come and be like, this person, guys, please don't come for me. This person is stealing my content, this. They do the videos like me, they do this. And I think I've seen that. So like, what's your experience with that? Like, is it their fault? Is it okay to mimic content?
To be honest, we all have to start somewhere, honestly. Like, I've seen the influencers that have had a problem with that. Personally, I don't have a problem with a person like copying my content. Before I did, because I'd be like, why are they copying my content? So they want to be like me. I don't want copycats. But then I feel like now that I've become comfortable in my skin and I'm becoming a woman, I'm seeing this as me influencing someone wanting, like, they want to be something, like, that's good, like, meaning I'm doing something good and someone wants to actually try something like that. No. I don't see it as copying, because even me, I used to copy someone when I had just started.
Now I always look that, okay, now you're speaking to me because now I'm an intellectual property. I'm looking at like, okay, we always, in IP, we always say you can get inspired, you can always sample, but there has to be some sort of creativity in it. You can't say, when you say, get ready with me as I go to ABCD, and Paula is also saying, get ready with me as I go to ABCD, the same location, word, same power word is what we are not encouraging copyright infringement. We are encouraging creativity.
Ella is a lion when it comes to people who copy content.
Yeah, like why are you copying? Like, I work so much with creatives, like I want you to be very, very creative. Let me be inspired from her content. I could take 1, 2, or 3 lines and give you credit. it, because also people are entitled to moral rights, because that is their content. You've not asked for licenses or what. So the least you can do is give them their moral rights, credit them and say ABCD. So I can get inspired and be like, okay, Zeta does ABCD, let me do that, okay? Pick 2 things from her. The way she acts, great. But let me be a different person. Let me be
their
me.
personality when they're trying to copy.
Nekusanga ku TikTok and you've copied and they come to me, I'ma have you properly. Anyway, guys, I'm a very nice person.
So Zeta, I want to know what's your view on businesses and companies that make employees do TikToks.
Do TikToks.
I hope my former boss is going to watch this. We are not happy. We don't like it. We are not paid for it. Hire content creators, hire marketing guys. I came, like, you guys, now let me even first crash out. There's a time I was working as a marketing manager for some place I'm not going to mention after leaving the consulate, yeah? And they started making me wait tables.
Huh?
Yeah. So you downgraded, literally.
Yes. They started making me wait tables once in a while of, the waitresses are not around, so you're going to have to serve table A, table B, table C. No, we don't like it. It's the same thing. I came to work, you're telling me to create content of we are holding papers. Like
TikTok challenges, that thing.
End it.
God, please. You see, the thing is,
you're interested. I love being in front of the camera. So if the marketing team came and said, "Oh, we gotta do something fun," yeah,
don't force
people
down.
to pay you for that
because
like,
they're actually
it's
bringing awareness to their company, but they're not paying you for that.
So you're saying
It's
in
not
your
the job
contract you did
description.
decide I'm gonna do that for you.
But like my question is, when you for me, I'm in public. I'm in a government body. We don't do TikToks. They already know about us in the newspapers. But like
private,
like for me, my question is,
yeah.
If I refuse to do your TikTok, is there a like conflict? Because
I've never been tried.
okay, don't try.
Have you
I
seen
believe
people?
you need to ask someone if they're okay. Like at my previous job, like I do love creating content. So I would request if they are okay with it. Like if they're not okay with it, I'm not going to do that. Recently, I saw a TikTok and they were like different people's hair speaking in the... If your hair could speak, what song? Yeah. So you see someone is literally doing their work and they're literally not aware, and the sound attached to the hair speaking, it's quite absurd. So I think, I believe, because, some people have, like, I've been to certain companies where they believe in working together, like everyone contributes to the success of the company, because at the end of it all, when, dividends come in, you're all gonna get like a shares and whatsoever. So I believe you need to first consult with persons, nowadays with data privacy, data image rights, those things.
Church leader.
And there you put in.
Sometimes I don't want people to know I work at a certain job.
So it all goes down to requesting, like...
or I work at all, because you're going to start asking me for money.
So I think it doubles down to, I need to request for that. Since you also, because you have marketing people influencing for your, I would want to call them in-house influencers, since you're not hiring other people
for that.
Yeah, you could do different stuff, or maybe like a person, an influencer's coming to
I think
your office.
it's because you see how in our past episodes we're talking about standing up for yourself. I think that's the issue with employees. They don't know how to say no to a TikTok, because when you are incorporated into a job, they tell you, we are a family, this is a team,
That's something like that has happened to me when I was I'd gone to create content for some restaurant. It's a hotel restaurant, and then I could see the manager telling the waitresses, go, they have to record when you're putting, the nuns there. And I could see she was very uncomfortable with it. And I had to ask her, are you okay with it? She wasn't okay with it. I had to just tell her, what, we can just record your hands. Like, you don't have to be there in the video fully. We can just record your hands. And she was really grateful. So I feel like we need to ask. And even if they say no, don't push it.
Because it's not in my job description.
To actually do that. So I am...
Ella, it's not in my job description. Ella makes me do TikToks.
Guys, Hola, it's in your job description by default. And besides, we are all equals here. Do you know, sometimes I'm not in the mood, but I'm gonna do that. And anyway, we've talked about very interesting topics here, and I'm literally learning so much, about your life and what led you to, leaving your 9 to 5 to explore. You're an entrepreneur, you are an influencer. I would want you to give your last words of wisdom to a young person or someone already in the market that would want to evolve and become a better person of themselves in this area of content creation.
So wisdom. My words of wisdom they always start with God. The fear of God is the beginning of wisdom. And be confident. Put yourself out there. You don't even have to have all the qualifications. Just put yourself out there. Create social capital and be confident, man. Yeah, you're her. Like the men say, you're him. You're her.
Okay, thank you so much, guys, for watching our episode. Please, guys, don't be weird. Subscribe on our YouTube. Follow us on Instagram. You see that cap plus button? Just tap. Please help us help you reach a bigger community. Anyone struggling, anyone hating on their boss, this is a support group. Please follow us. We love you so much. Bye.